Welcome to this special Lake Tahoe Buddha Palm Healing Hand session, coming to you live from the north shore of Lake Tahoe on this beautiful August morning. If you like this video, hit like and hit subscribe. You will get Marilyn and all of our videos, our Qigong videos. We have a vast spectrum. We're getting close to 90 YouTube videos here. Look at this beautiful lake. This is a source of healing. I've been coming here for more than 20 years, doing Qigong here for the last 13 years. I find incredible healing from this. Even watching this video is a healing experience because of the energy that this lake and these mountains provide. So what better place to do the Buddha Palm Healing Hands, dedicated to the Shaolin Temple monks in China who created all these different forms of healing hands. So welcome to everybody, and let's start by plugging into the four forces, connecting to the earth, the energy of yin, through the palms of the hands, soles of the feet, the tailbone, taking a nice deep breath coming up, connecting to the energy of the universe, the sun and stars through the crown, spreading our fingers, taking some nice deep breaths, connecting to the energy of yang. And then we form the triangle fingers, come right to the third eye, and we connect to the energy of nature, that balance of yin and yang. Taking some nice deep breaths. The triangle fingers are like an energetic funnel to bring that energy of nature. This lake is just awash. The mountains around it, the trees, the birds, just nature. Bring that balance in through your third eye, into your three treasures, down through the thrusting channel, through the brain, through the throat center, into the lotus heart jewel, and then down to the physical body. The pearl, the energy of our physical being, cellular, dense. Take one more breath into the third eye, bringing in nature, then stretch out the triangle fingers, drop them down, take a nice deep breath, and come into lotus flower hand position. The fingers are like petals of a lotus flower, opening up the energy of our emotions, the balance of yin and yang in the lotus heart jewel, our middle treasure, our emotional center. And then we come to surrender hands, and notice how you feel. So let's start by opening up the energy of our hands. We do that by knocking the inner and outer gates. This is the fourth in our series of Buddha Palm Healing Hands videos. Check out the other three. Each has its own different ways. I never teach this practice twice the same. Everything is different, a little bit different. The energy is different here. Lake Tahoe, we're at an elevation of over 6,000 feet. The energy is very strong. Let's open up the other pair of inner and outer gates, taking some nice deep breaths. Then we come to surrender hands, and notice the energy shifting. So we're going to open up Hagu, large intestine 4. Start with, if you're mirroring me, you're going to have your right hand, thumb folded under, and you're going to knock into that webbing of the index finger and thumb, opening up Hagu. This allows energy to be projected out from this point into the body during this healing hands practice. And let's do the other Hagu. Drop the other thumb to tiger mouth. Knock in. Then we come to surrender hands. Notice the energy shifting in the hands. Then we're going to open up the fish belly. We're going to flail the fish belly, just slapping it with the back of one hand. If you're mirroring me, it's your left hand slapping your right fish belly. And then let's do the other one. Slap the other fish belly. This allows energy to be projected through this acupressure point on the fleshy part of the thumb, the hand, that is part of the lung meridian. Come to surrender hands. Notice the energy in the hands shifting, increasing. Now we're going to open up the energy of Lao Gong, pericardium 8. So make a light fist. We're going to knock with the left hand into the right Lao Gong. And then do the other one. Light fist, open it up. This is kind of the clearinghouse for the Qi in the hands. The energy comes from the heart through intention and the Qi, down through the inside of the arms, through the inner and outer gates, into the hands, into Lao Gong. Then surrender hands. Again, notice the energy shifting. Let's open up small intestine 3, right here, right near the crease with the pinky finger. And we do that by folding the hands under. There's more detailed explanations on all of these points on the expanded version of the Buddha Palm Healing Hands that I filmed in my Zen garden several months ago. So check out that if you want a little deeper dive into these points that we're opening up. We're preparing the hands to project the energy into us for self-healing. Then we come to surrender hands. Notice how you feel. Last point, the Jingwell points right under the fingernails. And we just rub the fingers together, just really briskly, like you're filing your nails. And then we come to surrender hands. Now feel the energy, the hands tingling, and let's connect again. So right palm down, left palm up, 7 clockwise, large to small, bringing up the energy of earth using the left hand into the right palm if you're mirroring me. So, and it doesn't matter if you don't get the numbers exactly right. Large to small, 7 clockwise up. Notice the energy in that right palm. Flip the palm over. Now 5 counterclockwise, large to small. Feel the energy. Energy of Yang. Flip the palm over, and now we do the opposite. Same thing, 7 clockwise, large to small. Moving up. Turn the palm over, 5 counterclockwise, large to small, pulling down the energy of Yang. So this balances Yin and Yang. Notice the energy. Turn the palms over, drop the thumbs to tiger mouth. Take a nice deep inhale. Now we're going to connect using Hagu, that point we opened up on when we knocked into it. And we're going to connect it to gallbladder 26. So just wiggle the fingers around here, tiger mouth, until you make that connection. You'll know you've made the connection when you get the energetic bump in your fingertips. Then breathe into it. 2 to 3 deep breaths here. Bringing that energy of the hands into the physical body, into what we call the pearl, the place of origin, where the 2 cells that formed us, one from our mother, Yin, the Yang from our father. Then flip palms over, middle fingers, pericardium meridian, do the same thing. Connect the pericardium through the middle fingers to gallbladder 26, wiggle until you've made that connection, the bump in energy, And then breathe into it, 2 or 3 deep breaths. And then we're going to connect small intestine 3, which is the paired organ for the heart. Same thing, palms up, wiggle. You get the bump, breathe into it. And push the hands out. This is called sun drop palms. So breathe in the energy of sun. I'm shooting this video coming to you. The sun is just rising over the eastern Sierras, and I can feel it's like a gentle petulance of yang energy, like a light misty rain. So just breathe into that. Then from here we take a nice deep breath. Left arm comes up on top, right arm below, fingertips pointed down. Connect to the energy of the large intestine. We're spiraling the energy up from earth, around in a circle. Then index fingers up, connect to heart 3. Connect to the energy of yang, and now we're spiraling it around the other way. So just breathe into it, spiraling up, spiraling down, yin and yang. Again, this balances yin and yang. And then one more time, index fingers down, we connect to the large intestine meridian. The right hand, the right index finger connects to earth. And then we form what we call the palms. We line up the fish belly palms, we bring them to the lotus heart jewel, and it's like we're silk weaving. We're pulling a thin thread of silk using these fish bellies lined up. Butterfly hands is another name for this hand position. And then we bring the butterfly hands to the throat, open up the throat center. This allows us to express the energy of our deepest desires, the heart connected to the vocal cords. And then we bring that butterfly palms, butterfly hands up to the third eye. Open up the energy of spirit. Spirit in control. Your higher self. Silk weaving, opening up. And come back to the throat center. Silk weaving, reeling, pulling down to the lotus heart jewel. And then down. Now we have creation of the Wei Qi field. If you're mirroring me, your left hand is on top, right hand fingers are extended. Take that left hand and we're connecting the inner gate of the left hand with the outer gate of the right hand. Feel the energy pull in the hands and then breathe into it. Flip the palm over. Connect inner gate to inner gate. Little bit of movement, feel that connection. Again, you get the bump in the fingertips, the Qi bump in the fingertips. Once you've got it, breathe into it. Then flip that upper, the left hand, over. You've got the outer gate to inner gate. Again, just feeling for the connection, a little bit of a wiggling, circular motion. When you get the bump, breathe into it. And flip that right palm, if you're mirroring me, right hand over, outer gate to outer gate. So we're connecting all 4 gates to each other. You get the bump, breathe into it. And then we're gonna repeat with the other sequence. So now we're inhaling up, left arm is down, index finger down, right arm on top, index finger connecting to the large intestine meridian here. The index finger for the left hand is connected to yin, and we're going to spiral that energy up from earth and around and down in a spiraling motion. A couple breaths here. This one, it's a little harder to feel the Qi spiraling. The more you do this practice, the more you're going to feel the Qi. The stronger will be the healing. Then index fingers up. So now you have your left index finger pointed at heart 3, right above the fleshy part of the inside of the arm near the elbow. And that right index finger is connected to Yang, the energy of the universe, and we're going to spiral the energy down from the universe. So we're creating this spiraling. It's like we're in a vortex, an energetic vortex. And then we come down, index fingers down. Feel that spiral. Then we come to butterfly hands. And then let's silk reel, silk weave at the lotus heart jewel, opening up the energy of the heart. Come up to the throat center, expressing your deepest desires for self-healing here, vocalizing, the ability to vocalize. We connect the throat center to the spirit, coming up to the spirit, the third eye, silk reeling. The spirit connects your deepest desires for self-healing through the throat center into your lotus heart jewel. And then eventually that energy is pulled down by gravity into the body, into the pearl. Come down to the throat center, silk weave out. Come down to the lotus heart jewel, silk weave out. And then we come down, and now we're going to do that same connection of the gates. If you're mirroring me, now you've got your right hand on top, inner gate connected to outer gate. So move that right hand, connecting those gates. The gates are 3 fingers up from the wrist crease on the middle of the forearm. Pause, breathe into it, flip over that left hand. Now you've got inner gate to inner gate. A little bit of a circular motion, connect the gates, breathe into it, and then flip the right hand over. Now you've got outer gate to inner gate. Move that, feel the connection, breathe into it, and then flip the left hand over. Now we've got outer gate to outer gate. Then we come to surrender hands, and notice the energy ramping up in the fingers and the hands. So now let's connect the Qi belt. This is the channel that goes around the waist. We form the triangle fingers right here, right at the Sea of Qi. It's about 2 finger widths below the navel. And we're going to take a nice deep breath, and we're going to energize and open up the Qi belt. This opens up the energy of our physical body. So nice deep breath, exhale. And if you're mirroring me, you're shifting and moving to your right to that gallbladder 26 point. Inhale back, exhale, go the other way, back and forth. We do this 3 times. We do a lot of these exercises 3 times, 3 breaths for each one. 3 is a very powerful number in the energy of healing work in Qi Gong. So we're doing 3 of these. This opens up the Qi belt. This is the only channel, the only pathway of energy that goes around the body. And it's like a loose belt that connects up a series of acupuncture points that control energy into the body. This is the last one. Exhaling, twisting, coming over to that gallbladder 26 point. Inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale back, then surrender hands. and notice how your body feels. So now let's open up the energy of the three treasures, the connection of the three treasures. If you're mirroring me, your left hand is palm up right at the Sea of Qi. Right hand is on top, dropping the right hand to tiger mouth, that thumb down. And we're just gonna breathe up, take a nice deep breath. It's like we're extending a rubber band. We're pulling the energy up from the body right to that point, the lotus heart jewel. Ren 17 is the acupressure point. Breathe into it, come all the way up to the third eye. And it's like we're stretching this rubber band. We're connecting the energy of all three treasures, the spirit in the brain, the lotus heart jewel in our emotional center in the heart space, and then the energy of our body right in the belly, the pearl. And then let's come down, all the way down, just gliding the hands down, and reverse, and we'll do the same thing the other way. So now we have the left hand in tiger mouth, right hand is right at that Sea of Qi point. So we take a deep breath, we inhale, it's like we're pulling the energy of the body, the energy of yin up into the lotus heart jewel. And take another nice deep breath, come right up to the third eye. We've got that connection, we connect the thrusting channel, this internal channel that connects the three treasures. And then glide the hands down. And then surrender hands and notice how your body feels. And now this next step, I call this playing the banjo. So if you're mirroring me, extend out your right hand. Your left hand comes right to the Sea of Qi. Take a nice deep breath up. And as you inhale up, pull the energy right to the lotus heart jewel. Come down. As you exhale, all the way down, connect the Lao Gongs, condense the energy in the Lao Gongs. Turn the palm over, come up the outside of the arm. These are the Yang pathways. Come over, and then down, and then circle. Clockwise 3 times. Pause, counterclockwise 3 times. And then now, we're going to do a little bit of sword fingers. If you're mirroring me, you've got your left hand, index finger and the middle finger together. The thumb folds under the pinky finger and the ring finger. And then we take this position, and it's like we have a sword finger right at Lao Gong. And we're going to just circle and pull, circle and pull, in and out. You can do this as many times as you want. Just opening up, we want to feel sensation in the hands, in the Lao Gong. And then we come back, surrender hands, and we're going to do the other arm. Extend it out, playing the banjo the other way. We do a little bit of circling here to regain that connection to the energy of Jing, physical body. Then pull that energy up to the lotus heart jewel. And then exhale or inhale, doesn't matter. The breath gets disconnected, don't worry about it. The important thing is to feel the Qi in your hands in all these points. Then we condense the energy between the Lao Gongs. So we're just condensing without touching. And we pull it up, and then we flip the palm over. So now we bring that energy up the outside, the Yang pathways, up, across, down, and then circle the other way. 3 times. Then we form the sword fingers, come in and out, circling in and out, feeling that connection. And then we come to surrender hands. All right, so one of the last parts of this practice is sealing the energy. We're going to form what we call raindrop fingers. The fingers are together like we're forming a raindrop. And this is a breath where we bring the energy up and that we've cultivated during this special Lake Tahoe Buddha Palm Healing Hands practice. So we sip in using the sipping breath. Sip in, hold, sip in again, sip in a third time, and then as we exhale, we push down using the heart whisper sound. It's ha. Hands come down, palm over palm, doesn't matter which one's on the outside. Circle, firm pressure, pause, reverse hands, circle, the other way. Let's do that one more time. Raindrop fingers, sip in, holding the breath, sip in halfway, sip in a third time, shoulders are back. As we prepare to exhale, fingers, hands are out, and we use the heart whisper. Hands come together, circle 3 times, firm pressure, pause, reverse hand position, circle 3 times the other way. Then we come to surrender hands. And that concludes this special Lake Tahoe Buddha Palm Healing Hands practice. Bring our hands together at prayer position at the Lotus Heart Jewel using Marilyn and my mantra, quiet, patient, trust, and especially love. Love, love, love. Blessings and love. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, check out the 3 other videos that we have. The Buddha Palm Healing Hands series, this is our 4th, is a very powerful self-healing practice. Blessings and love to all of you, and thank you for joining me here in beautiful Lake Tahoe.